Hey everybody, it is Press Buttons. Welcome to the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. So, the Apple event was today, and I am so excited to go ahead and talk about it today. So, we're going to talk about basically just like a summary of everything. So, let me first just start by saying so we had the iPhone 16, the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, and of course 16 Plus, of course. We had so unfortunately there was no Apple Watch Ultra 3. It was actually just a new color, just like what we saw for the Apple Hub on X yesterday. Y'all checked out that podcast about like all the rumors. Um, so all that. Um, the only difference with the AirPods Maxes, it's not anything new. There's just new colors. That's all that's going to be different with the AirPods Maxes, and they are also going to be USB-C compatible. Um, so next, we did get a look at the new Apple Watch Series 10, which we're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk about all the new devices here in just a minute. They're just really nice devices. I was enjoying watching the Apple event, see all the new items and all that good kind of stuff. So let's go and talk about everything. From it. Oh yeah, and of course we did get the new AirPods. So I'm gonna go and share my screen here, so y'all can go ahead and see. Um, okay. So y'all should be able to see my screen. We're going to go all the way to the home page of the Apple website. So here's the Apple website. Um, Introducing iPhone 16 Pro and 16 built for Apple Intelligence. All new Apple Watch Series 10 and AirPods 4, Apple Watch Ultra 2 and AirPods Max in fresh new colors, and AirPods Pro 2 with hearing health features coming this fall. So here it is, the iPhone 16 Pro, the regular 16, the Series 10, the new Ultra 2 in a new black color, the new AirPods 4, and the AirPods Pro 2, which I think hopefully they're mine. The ones I have. The AirPods Max just with the new colors and the USB-C charging. So let's go ahead and talk about. Let's go and start with the iPhone 16. So we're gonna go and click on Learn More. So this is the base model for, of course, all the iPhones, and this one is actually gonna be able to use Apple Intelligence, which I'm very excited about to see. Let's go and go back. Let's go to this one. Camera control, get the perfect photo while barely lifting a finger. So that is the new button, which we'll talk about that in just a second. The new A18 chip, which is basically apparently it is so good, and apparently it is going to be um very good at gaming. So actually, there are some games that you weren't able to access on the 15, but you're able to access on the 15 Pro. So some of them were like Assassin's Creed Mirage, Resident Evil 7, all those high tech games. We're now going to be able to have access to them on the regular 16. Um, so that's very good for the A18. A big boost in battery life, of course, and a new ultra wide camera to take your photos further and closer. So as you can see, that is very good photo, very good clear photo. So these are all the colors. So we have the black. So here's the new blue, the ultramarine. This color does look good. I do actually really like it. The new green, this one does look really good. I'll say that. A new pink. This is a very hot pink. I do not like that at all. A new white phone, or not new, and then just of course the regular black phone. So yeah, those are the 5 colors that we got this year. Um, and of course the Apple Intelligence. I want to get the Apple Intelligence so bad. So just some new tools. So basically, if you're in the Notes app or phone app, you can capture audio recordings and transcripts. The Apple AI will generate summaries of the transcripts, so you can get the most important info at a glance. So of course they have priority messages and mail, writing tools that can proofread your text. So kind of like you can do it in ChatGPT and all that, of course. Take total camera control, touch, zoom, click, quick. So that is, of course, the new. Look at the dual fingers. I'm just kidding. I had to add that. I don't know why I said I had to add that in there though. So that is the new camera button. So now you can take the perfect photo or video in record time, in record time. Camera control gives you an easier way to quickly access camera controls. Simply slide your fingers to adjust camera functions like exposure or depth of field, and toggle through each lens or use digital zoom to frame your shot just how you like it. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So you click it and then it will launch the camera app. In video mode, you click to start recording. A light press. So it does have some pressure. So like maybe like you tap it lightly, it'll do something. If you tap it very or press it very hardly, it will do something different. Double light press, you can select another camera setting, then slide to adjust that setting. So you can actually slide your finger across the button to actually to control it. So that's gonna be really cool. New camera system, 201 48 megapixel fusion camera lets you take stunning, super high resolution images or zoom in with the 2x optical quality telephoto. The ultra wide camera shoots extreme close up macro shots or wider. And of course, the spatial capture, you can take photos and videos in 3D like you would on the Outvision Pro. So ultra wide camera focus on the little things in the bigger picture. So we do have the new macro photography feature. So that's really good. So especially for like animals, like for like amphibians or reptiles, you want to kind of take a good little close up photo, or insects. That would be really cool to see all the detail. So spatial capture, which of course that is 3D photo and video. So audio mix. So audio mix is basically going to be where you can change how well you want your photo or video to be. So maybe you want it in frame. So I mean, yeah, in frame only captures the voices of the people on camera, even if people off camera are talking during the recording. Studio makes voices sound like you're recording in a professional studio equipped with sound dampening walls. Great for vloggers or podcasters. Oh, look, that's me, a podcaster. That's definitely me right there. Look at there. Bingo. Because the recording will sound like the mic is close to the subject's mouth, even if it's a few feet away. So it looks like the microphone is definitely getting a bigger upgrade for sure. Cinematic captures all the voices around and consolidates them toward the front of the screen, just like sound is formatted for the movies. So that's going to be really cool. That's definitely going to be something that I would use. Especially if there's like a lot of wind going on around or anything like that. Choose your photographic style. So of course they got. Okay, so I do. Here, I might take this off just for 1 second. I want to turn off notifications, dude. Do not disturb is turned on. Okay. I'll go and share it back again. Screen, window. There we go. So those do look really good. So we got a black and white kind of thing. So of course you can choose um, the photo styles that you like, um, different moods, which I'm sure a lot of y'all know that by now. Make the most out of your megapixels. Um, so a lot of it kind of has to do with a little bit like a camera. So the A18 chip high IQ. Meet the A18, custom built for Apple Intelligence, and so much more. It jumps 2 generations ahead of the A16 Bionic chip in iPhone 15, and it powers next level camera features like photographic styles and camera control. All with exceptional power efficiency to extend battery life. So let's compare it to the iPhone 15. So it's up to 30% faster, up to 40% faster. So for the CPU and the GPU. So that'd be pretty cool. Even longer battery life. You'll need to recharge before it will. Up to 27 hours of video playback on iPhone 16 Plus and 22 on the regular 16. Um, so you get up to 2 more hours for the 15 and up to 7 hours on the 15 or from the on the 16 Plus. Durable design. So it is going to have better ceramic shield like they've ever had before. Of course, they're always wanting to improve the lifetime of the phone. So it's going to be 2 times tougher, splash, water, and dust resistant. Of course, strength meets style. Comes in 5 new colors. Of course, we all know that. The action button. We all know what the action button does. So these are kind of like some of the things that you can do with it. So focus, go to the camera, flashlight, voice memo. You can recognize music with Shazam, translate, magnifier, controls. So you can actually, with the Ford Pass app, they actually did mention this. You can unlock your truck or car. So, for example, this is a Mustang. You can unlock it with the action button. So that would be pretty cool. Shortcuts. So any shortcuts that you have, so you can open up Calendar if you'd like. So it looks like you can open an actual app with it. So you can do accessibility. I mean, iOS 18, we kind of already talked about it a little bit. Some messages via satellite. Like, so you can use it with iMessage or SMS. So what's really cool is with the new iPhone 16, you can actually start a live feed. So kind of like a FaceTime, sort of, but only your view is seen, not the responders, so they can see where you are and all that. So that's really, really useful for, especially, that'll be very useful, especially like when you're lost, you don't know where you are. So the police and the dispatchers can help you, get help and all that. And of course, stuff about just the environment, privacy, accessibility. So these are pretty much all like the iPhone 16. Okay, let's go and compare. Oh, well, first we gotta do the iPhone 16 Pro. I am actually gonna think about trying to get the iPhone 16 Pro or get the Apple Watch Ultra 2. I don't know. My phone is worth $410 according to Apple. That's how much my phone is worth. So I might try to trade and get the new 16. If I get the 16, it will be about $600 for the Pro and about $400 for the regular base model. So this Pro, I mean, the cameras. There's just one thing I really, really like about it. So of course with the new thing, yes, this is what I really want. 4K at 120 FPS, also in Dolby Vision. Like, how is that even possible? 4 studio quality mics, a Pro Studio in your pocket. So, of course, it's going to have thinner bezels so you can see, of course, more. larger displays. The all-new A18 chip powers unrivaled intelligence and unprecedented, I don't know how to say that. Huge leap in battery life, of course. We all need the battery life. So these are all the new colors. So we have, so they are still having titanium. So we have the titanium black, the white, the natural, in the desert, which is kind of like the rose gold a little bit. You can kind of see it. So of course it does have grade 5 titanium, so incredibly strong and impressively light. So of course it enables up to 20% better sustained performance than the 15 Pro, including 100% recycled aluminum thermal substructure. Oh yeah, they did mention this too. So it is going to have 100% recycled thermal substructure. So when you're using like gaming or whatever, it'll be a little bit. It won't heat as much because of course, yeah, like I see right here for gaming. For longer. Um, so of course it has the largest iPhone display, thinner borders on any Apple product, premium grade 5 titanium. New display technology allows us to root display data under active pixels with no distortion. And of course, it has the better ceramic shield, which we already talked about. And of course, it was going to talk about Apple AI. We already talked about all that. And of course, the camera control. So they're kind of just repeating. And of course, the chip is the A18 Pro chip. So it also lets you record a 4K at 120 FPS, Dolby Vision, and also slow mo. Not only in video, but also in slow mo. So that would be pretty cool. So it has better audio performance. So basically, like we already talked about, the 4 mics that will give you a better sound quality. So I wonder how that's going to sound for like a phone call. So of course we already talked about the audio mix. Sorry. I think the allergies are coming. So we talked about that. So they actually used the iPhone 16 Pro to film the Weeknd's new music video. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So macro look at the detail on that. We got 13. Let me zoom out a little bit. Where is it at? Okay. 24. Like look at that. Look how far it can zoom out all the way from out here. Or all the way from out here and go all the way to in there. Or even in here. Well, no, that's out close, sorry. So start with close-ups from further away. Choose your photographic style. So of course we got all the new styles. So it's kind of just repeating itself again. So the new GPU and CPU. 16 core neural engine. So we compare it to the 15 Pro. 50% faster for the CPU and 20% faster for the GPU. So game for the whole night. PS5. Xbox is better. So we get 24 hours. Or over 24 hours. for the regular Pro at least. So let's compare it to the 15 Pro. So you get 4 more hours for video playback, and then 10 more hours. So 10 more hours. That's really, really good. Ooh. So for the 15 Pro Max, we get 2 less hours. That's kind of the deadline right there. And then, of course, for the 16 Pro Max, we get 4 more hours. That's still really good. So the Pro Max battery is going to be really, really good, especially if you're going to be using it a lot. But I cannot handle the Pro Max, especially when they're going to be upgrading the size. So this is just kind of talking about the new iOS 18. So I think we pretty much already just talked about all of that, yeah. Yep. Okay, guys, so sorry. I am back. Unfortunately, we had a neighbor come over and all that, so don't worry. Took me a few minutes to figure out how to get the 2 videos together, so I did figure it out, so I think we're good to go. Okay, so let's go and keep going here. Okay, I got very, very angry about that. So we're going to go and compare the iPhone 16 to the iPhone 16 Pro. So, of course, we're both going to have Apple Intelligence. So on the on the regular 16, we get the A18 chip with a 5-core GPU. For the Pro 16 Pro, we get the A18 Pro chip with a 6-core GPU. So same thing for the camera control. Oh, we get better battery, of course. So we get 27 hours for video playback on the 16, and then 33 hours for video playback on the 16 Pro. So we are going to be getting on the 16 we get an advanced dual camera system. On the 16 Pro we get a pro camera system. For the 16 we're going to get an advanced 48 megapixel fusion camera, and on the iPhone 16 Pro we're going to get the most advanced 48 megapixel fusion camera. We're going to get 2 times telephoto on the 16 and 5 times telephoto on the 16 Pro. We're going to get a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera for the 16, and then a 48 megapixel camera for the ultra wide camera for the 16 Pro. So that's it for the iPhone. Now let's head on over to the Apple Watch. So we'll just go back to apple.com. So let's go and head on over to the Apple Watch. So we're going to talk about this. So it's the thinnest Apple Watch ever with the biggest display. So just like for the iPhone, we have a bigger display. So of course we're going to get sleep apnea notifications. So maybe you stop sleep. For those who don't know what sleep apnea is, maybe you stop breathing in the middle of the night, then you will get notified. So new depth and water temperature sensors for your aquatic adventures. Fastest charging ever for an Apple Watch. 80% in 30 minutes. That is insane. New ways to fine-tune your fitness experience, like customizing activity wearings to match your lifestyle. So we're going to have a great display. It's going to be the most advanced display with the first OLED display for the regular Apple Watch. And also it's going to be bright. So of course it's going to be brighter, and also that we'll be able to see the screen and read easier. And also they can even mention you can text easier when you type on the keyboard on the Apple Watch, you'll be able to type quicker on the Apple Watch. So like they said, it's the thinnest watch. So we get a new material for the Series 10. It's more of a glossy kind of thing, which I think, like, look at that. Look at the comparison. Let's replay that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So the Series 10 has the largest screen area of any Apple Watch. It has over 75%, or it has up 75% more screen area than the Series 3, and up to 30% more screen area than the Series 4, 5, 6, and SE. So you can see and do even more on the Apple Watch. So, yes, that's pretty good. So let's see what else we got going on. So jet black. So we got a glossy jet black aluminum. So that's gonna look way, way nicer when you're wearing your Apple Watch. So of course we get our new watch face. Apparently the time, so like this little bar right here that you see, like where it divides, where the black and white and the black and gray. Apparently when this goes, I think it goes up. So this color will fill the screen, and that's like actually represents the seconds. So when it fills up the entire screen, it will, whatever color you choose, it will go up. It will be a new time. So it'll be 10:10 in this instance. So we got jet black, rose gold, and silver. So apparently jet black's probably gonna be the only one where you can actually get the glossy case, aluminum case. And we do have a titanium. For the first time, we're gonna have a titanium Apple Watch, so it's gonna have a titanium case. And also, the Series 10 is going to weigh almost 20% less than the Series 9 in stainless steel, while still being extremely durable. So, of course, it's going to be about so for sleep tracking and heart health. The advanced sensors on the Series 10 will help you better understand your health. Of course, sleep apnea. So it's like that's going to be coming. Oh, I don't know why it says coming this month. So you can listen to your heart with the ECG app. Oh no! Hold on, y'all. That does not affect y'all. Here, I'm gonna go and turn on battery saver. Okay, I'm gonna go get a new charger. I'll be right back. Y'all can go and just read this information real quick. Yeah, so sorry, I'm back. I just cannot do more of that editing that I had to do a second part for this. If I was using Audacity and all that, then it would be 10 times quicker. But I don't have Audacity installed, unfortunately, which I can install. I'm just not going to right this second. So, of course, it's going to show us the wrist temperature and all that. So we can actually get help setting a bedtime routine. So that'll be pretty cool. You can even get 8 hours of sleep tracking with just an 8-minute charge. So if you charge the sleep for 8 minutes, or charge the watch for 8 minutes, you get 8 hours of sleep tracking. You get access to that much. So understand your cycle. It will have an innovative sensor that tracks your temperature while you sleep. The cycle tracking app uses this data to provide a retrospective estimate of when you likely ovulated, which can be helpful for family planning. So I think it already does have the cycle tracking up on here. Let me see. Is this it? This is easy. Yeah, cycle tracking. Yeah, it already has it on here. Wants me to go on my phone and set it up. Wow. It may only be used for people that are older. Said that I slept for an hour on August 31st. What in the world? Again, there are certain things on here that are for older people. I don't know. I'll visit that later. Okay, so that's that. So of course we're gonna get to see the depth, which is actually from the series or from the Apple Watch Ultra. So this is kind of just the new tides. Actually, you're gonna get to see tides for the first time. I wonder if the Apple Watch Ultra will have that. I don't know. Maybe it will have some sort of update coming. I don't know. So of course it's talking about the Apple Fitness and all that. Apple Fitness is good if you like working out. I definitely would recommend looking at that. It's $10 a month. Stay connected to the people and things you care about most. Blah 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 blah. Take a call from the trail. Also cellular. I think this is about the new WatchOS 11. Yeah, so it looks like this is all about the new WatchOS 11. Okay, so all right, why did my Discord go off? Just why? Just why? All right, all right, my brightness is already up. Okay. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Just want to be sure I'm still recording. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and compare the Apple Watch Series 10 to the. I guess we can't right now. We're gonna compare. Let's compare the Apple Watch. Let's ignore the SE. We're gonna compare it to the 9. Just ignore the SE. We don't care about it. So we got two new sizes. So it's gonna be 42 millimeter, 46 millimeter. So it's like the only difference here is gonna have a wide angle OLED, a 40% brighter when viewed at an angle. So it looks like it already has sleep apnea on the Series 9. I don't know why they mentioned that. So depth gauge and a water temperature sensor. So GPS and all that. And so it's actually not super. Just the charging is going to be different. So these are just the finishes. So we're not going to have stainless steel anymore. Just going to be aluminum and titanium. As this one, it was aluminum stainless steel. So display. So the brightness is not going to really change, unfortunately. Night risk temperature tracking and all that. So pretty much. So honestly, it's not super different. Honestly. Kind of. Now, one thing that I did. Oh, yeah. There is one thing. So it is going to have speaker media playback. So you're going to actually get to hear. So you can get to play podcasts and music through the Apple Watch speakers. That'll be pretty cool. And also microphone with voice isolation. So it's going to sound a little bit better for when you're maybe talking on the phone or maybe recording a voice memo on the Apple Watch. But other than that, that is pretty much it for the Apple Watch. So not super different. The charge time is a little bit different. So really not too much different. So let's go and compare this. Let's go and compare the Apple Watch Ultra 2. I'm very curious about this one. Okay. So it's not gonna. Ooh. So wide angle OLED. I mean, I don't think you're gonna really care about it, but it is gonna be brighter. Siren, of course. Okay, so it does have actually some. So it actually does have some. So it is gonna be a little bit more. I think I think I'm gonna do this. I'm probably going to wait. I'm probably gonna keep my watch this year. Probably I'm not gonna do anything different. I want to try to get the new phone. I'm probably not going to change my watch this year because I want to wait for a good Ultra, another Ultra to come out because it looks like it's not gonna. It doesn't have as much features. Wow, look at that! Oh my! Look at the fast charging. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for a better Apple Watch Ultra 2 because that's the one. That's the watch I really, 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 really want. It's the Ultra 2. So I'm actually going to just keep my watch this year and wait for an Ultra 3. So that's it for that watch. Now, last thing is going to be the AirPods. Let's go look at the AirPods Maxes real quick. Just see like the new colors. So, of course, it's got the same price tag. Nothing different, just new colors and Type C charging. So let's just go to pre-order real quick. So these are the new colors. I think the new ones were orange, Starlight. I think Starlight was already a thing. Purple was a new one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just Type C charging. That's literally it. See, USB-C. So nothing too different. Okay. Let's talk about the So we have two new AirPods. The AirPods. So it's actually the AirPods 4, but it's going to be two of them. One of them is just the regular AirPods 4, and the other AirPods 4 is with active noise cancellation for $179. So AirPods 4, the next evolution of sound and comfort. So with added noise cancellation, which is the high end. So clearer calls, voice isolation with the new hands-free way to interact with Siri. Power up with USB-C, Apple and Apple Watch charger, or a QI certified charger. Now, the high-end version is actually going to have the speakers, kind of like for the AirPods Pro 2. It's going to have that. So super clear quality. So it's really not going to have too much difference. So this is good for like your. Apparently, it's good. This is going to be the AirPods that will best fit everyone. So it's gonna have. So this is going to be the best fitting AirPods to have. So we're gonna go and actually. I want to really actually compare the. So of course it has USB-C, and then of course you can use an Apple Watch charger to charge it. So of course you can use your AirPods on all your devices. So let's go and compare. So this is they're both new, but this is the higher end one. So let's go and compare. So of course it's gonna have the older ones are not gonna have all these modes. This is just the newer one. For noise cancellation. Up to 30 hours, up to 20 hours with the noise cancellation enabled. Charging case. This is a wireless charging case for the high end one. So that's it. So let's go and compare them with the AirPods Pro 2. I'm very, very curious to see what. So ignore the AirPods Max unless you really want to look at it. So let's go and compare. So AirPods Pro 2 have 2 times more active noise cancellation. Hearing aid. So hearing test, hearing aids, the hearing aid feature, and hearing protection for the Pro 2. So better battery life. Siri and all that. So the Pro 2 is still going to be better. So this is more like the budget kind of AirPods Pro 2. So if you really want a budget, you don't want to spend a lot of money on the Pro 2, you can just spend $180 on the new AirPods. So no iPad, nothing else was really announced today. But that's it. That is pretty much everything to know about the new the brand new what was I gonna say? The new items that were announced today. So good features. I love them. These are really, really nice features and all that. So that's gonna be it for today, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you have a great day today. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for listening. All right, have a great day, everybody. Bye bye.